Hi, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ryan. It's always good to spend this quiet time with you.
Last time, we talked about the moments when your body suddenly feels not right.
Today, we're looking at something a little different. The small accidents that can happen in daily life. A twist, a bump, a cut, a fall, a burn. Simple moments, but difficult to describe when you're shocked or in pain.
We hope you never experience these accidents, but knowing a few calm, clear phrases can help you feel steadier if life surprises you.
So we'll walk through each injury as a short, real moment, what you can say, and how someone might answer. All right, take a quiet breath, and let's begin with the first accident you might face.
A sprain is one of those accidents that arrives before you even understand what happened. You take a step, the ground feels uneven, your foot turns a little too far, and suddenly your body sends a sharp message. Something is wrong.
In English, you don't need complicated words. You don't need to explain the whole accident. Just one simple, clear sentence. I think I twisted it.
Here's how that sounds in a real moment. Sorry, I think I twisted my ankle. It hurts when I step on it.
And the other person might answer naturally. Okay, can you put weight on it? Or does it hurt more when you move it?
If lifting your foot feels difficult, you can say, "It feels tight when I lift it." If the pain hits very quickly, you can say, "It came suddenly."
Sometimes a sprain isn't in the ankle. It can be in the wrist. Maybe you turned your hands too fast or caught something the wrong way.
The language stays exactly the same. I think I sprained my wrist. It hurts when I turn it.
And the person beside you might say, try not to move it too much. Does it hurt when you bend it?
If the pain grows slowly, you can add, "It's getting worse." If it softens a little, you can say, "It's getting better."
Sometimes people feel confused because a sprain doesn't always look serious. You may not see anything on the outside, but the inside feels wrong.
In that case, a very useful sentence is, "It doesn't look bad, but it hurts a lot inside."
This helps the person understand that the pain is real, even if nothing is visible.
With sprains, you don't need big descriptions. Just speak simply. Where it hurts, how it feels, and what movement makes it worse.
And the person helping you can respond calmly and clearly because your English is clear and honest.
A bruise is different from a sprain. It doesn't twist, it doesn't pull, it hits. Maybe the corner of a table, a chair you didn't see, a door that closed too quickly. The pain is fast, sharp for a second, then warm and sore.
And again, you don't need complicated English. You can simply say, I hit my shoulder, or I bumped my leg.
Here's a natural, calm moment. Oh, I hit my shoulder on the door. It feels sore when I move my arm.
And the person beside you might answer, show me where it hurts. Or, can you lift your arm a little bit?
If touching the area makes the pain stronger, you can say, "It's tender here." If moving your body pulls the sore part, you can say, "It hurts when I move it this way."
Many learners don't know the word bruise, but it's very common. A bruise is the mark that appears later, the blue or purple area from the impact.
So if you think a bruise will appear, you can say, I think it's going to bruise. Or, it might bruise later.
If the area becomes more painful, a very natural sentence is, it's getting more sore. If the pain stays the same, you can say, it's the same as before.
Sometimes a bruise doesn't hurt at first. It might feel fine. And then, an hour later, the soreness grows.
In that moment, you can say, it didn't hurt before, but it's starting to hurt now.
These sentences give the person beside you a clear idea of what's happening. You're not describing the whole accident, just the feeling.
Short, simple English is more than enough to describe a bruise in a calm and honest way.
A cut is often small, but the feeling is sharp and sudden. It can happen in the kitchen, while opening a package, or even with a piece of paper. One tiny moment, and your skin says, hey, something touched me the wrong way.
In English, you don't need to describe what kind of object cut you. You only need to say, I cut my finger, or I cut myself.
Here's how it sounds in a natural moment. Sorry, I cut my finger. It's bleeding a little.
And a calm, natural answer might be, let me see. Is it deep or just a small cut?
If it's only a surface cut, you can say, it's just a small cut. If the bleeding is light, you can say, it's bleeding a little. If the pain feels like a quick burn, you can say, it stings.
A lot of people feel nervous when they see blood, even a small amount. It's completely normal. English still stays simple.
You can say, it looks worse than it is, or I'm okay, it just surprised me.
And if someone asks whether you can move the finger, you can answer naturally, yes, I can move it. It just hurts when I touch it. Or, it hurts when I bend it.
Sometimes you don't know how bad it is. Everything happened too fast. In that case, a very natural sentence is, I'm not sure how bad it is. It happened quickly.
And the person beside you can respond, let's clean it first. Or, hold a little pressure here.
Cuts often look scary at first, but most are small. The important thing is to express what you feel, how much it hurts, and if anything makes it worse.
Short sentences, clear meaning, no stress.
A fall is one of the most surprising accidents. You're walking normally, thinking about something else, and then the floor moves, your foot slides, your balance disappears. It's quick, it's shocking, and sometimes the pain comes a moment later.
In English, you can describe it with a simple sentence. I slipped and fell. Or, I fell on my knee.
Here's a natural moment. Sorry, I slipped and fell. My knee hurts when I bend it.
And a person with you might answer, okay, where does it hurt exactly? Or, can you stand up slowly?
If the pain is inside the joint, you can say, it hurts inside the knee. If the pain is on the outside, you can say, it hurts on the side.
If bending makes it worse, you can add, it hurts when I bend it. If putting weight on it feels difficult, I can't put weight on it.
Sometimes the fall hits your back instead. You stand up too quickly, the ground is wet, or you trip over something behind you.
In that moment, you can say, I fell on my back. Or, my back feels tight after the fall.
If you feel a warm, spreading pain, you can say, it feels warm and sore. If the pain stays in one place, you can say, it hurts right here.
And a calm, supportive answer from someone might be, let's move slowly. Or, tell me if the pain gets stronger.
Sometimes people feel embarrassed when they fall, but it happens to everyone. A simple, honest sentence helps the other person understand exactly how to support you.
Maybe your legs feel shaky after the fall. That's completely normal. You can say, my legs feel unsteady. Or, I need a moment.
And if the shock is stronger than the pain, a soft, real sentence is, "It scared me more than it hurt."
Falling happens fast, but speaking about it doesn't need to be complicated. Just say what part hurts, what movement makes it worse, and how strong the feeling is.
Simple English, short sentences, clear meaning. Enough to help someone understand you in a surprising moment. A burn is different from every other accident. It's fast, hot, sharp, and the pain comes instantly. It doesn't wait. It doesn't grow slowly. It arrives the moment your skin touches something too hot. A pan, a cup, boiling water, even steam. Your body reacts before your mind understands.
In English, you don't need to say what object burned you. You only need one simple sentence. I burned my hand. Or I touched something hot.
Here's how it sounds in a real quiet moment. Sorry, I burned my hand. It's really hot and it stings.
And the person beside you might answer softly, let me see. Is it red? Does it hurt when you touch it?
If the pain is sharp at the beginning, you can say, "It's a sharp, hot pain." If it spreads slowly, you can say, "It's spreading a little."
Sometimes a burn doesn't look serious. The skin may not change color right away, but the feeling, that deep heat, is real.
So it helps to say, "It feels hot under the skin," or "It hurts more than it looks."
If the pain increases, a natural sentence is, it's getting stronger. If the sting becomes softer, you can say, it's calming down.
Many burns are small, but the shock is real. Your body jumps, your breath changes, and everything feels too fast for a moment. Simple English keeps you grounded.
If someone asks whether you can still move your hand, you can answer naturally, yes, I can move it. It just hurts when I touch it. Or, it hurts when I close my hand.
And if the heat surprised you, a very soft, honest sentence is, "It scared me for a second."
Burns feel intense, but the language doesn't need to be. Short, calm sentences let people help you quickly and clearly.
A scrape is small, but the feeling is sharp and scratchy. It usually comes from falling against something rough or brushing your skin too quickly on a hard surface.
The English is simple. I scraped my arm. Or, I scraped my knee.
Here's a natural moment. I scraped my arm. It stings a little.
And a gentle reply might be, is it just the surface? Or, does it hurt when you touch it?
If it's only on the skin, you can say, "It's just the surface." If it burns when it's open, you can say, "It stings when it's open."
Short, simple English to describe a very common moment.
The elbow is funny. When you hit it, the pain shoots fast and then stays warm for a while. People call it the funny bone, but it doesn't feel funny at all.
A calm sentence works best. I hit my elbow. Or, I knocked my elbow on the table.
In a real moment, you might say, "Ow, I hit my elbow. It hurts when I bend it."
And the other person may ask, is it a strong pain or just sore? Does it hurt when you stretch your arm?
If the pain travels down your arm, you can say, "It's moving down a little." If it stays in one spot, you can say, "It hurts right here."
These small phrases help someone understand your body without needing a long explanation.
Scrapes, bumps, and small hits. They happen to everyone. The English stays the same. Short sentences, clear feeling, calm voice.
Enough for someone to help you and enough for you to stay grounded when the moment catches you by surprise.
When accidents happen, the hardest part is not always the pain. Sometimes it's the surprise, the shock, the moment your body moves faster than your mind can follow. A twist, a sharp touch, a sudden fall. Everything becomes quick and unclear.
And in moments like that, your English doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't need to be long, beautiful, or detailed. It just needs to be yours. Simple, calm words that help the person beside you understand what you're feeling.
When people are hurt, their voice changes. Their breath becomes shorter. Their sentences become smaller. And that's okay. Small sentences carry a lot of meaning when your body feels unsteady.
That's why today's English is soft and short. Not because you can't learn more, but because your body needs space when something unexpected happens.
A lot of people feel embarrassed when they get hurt. They look around quickly. They laugh a little. They say, I'm fine, even when the pain still sits there quietly.
It's a very human reaction. We don't want to look weak. We don't want to interrupt others. We don't want attention. But your body needs attention. A calm breath, a soft pause, and a few simple words.
And sometimes saying what you feel out loud helps the fear soften. It stings. It scares me a little. It feels tight. These sentences are not just information. They are permission. Permission to slow down, to let someone help you, to let your body release the shock.
Pain becomes lighter when it's not silent.
We often focus on the person who's hurt, but there is always someone listening, a friend, a coworker, a stranger on the street. That person wants to help, but they don't always know how.
Your simple English gives them a way in. It tells them what happened, what you're feeling, and how they can support you without guessing or worrying.
And sometimes the softest answer is already enough. I'm here. It's okay. Take your time. You heard those phrases today because they are real. People actually say them. They appear naturally when one person cares for another.
Language becomes connection in moments of pain. Small accidents, but big reminders that no one has to move through them alone.
You won't use these sentences every day, and we hope you never need them. But knowing them gives you a kind of quiet confidence. It's like keeping a small light in your pocket. You don't think about it until the room suddenly gets dark.
And when that moment comes, simple English can help you stay steady. What happened, where it hurts, and how it feels. Nothing more. Nothing heavy. Just enough to stay calm while your body catches up.
And the more you speak English this way, slow, soft, connected to real feelings, the more natural it becomes in every part of your life.
This is not just about accidents. It's about being able to speak when you feel unsure, or uncomfortable, or surprised by your own body.
Thank you for spending this gentle time with us. We hope today's English helps you feel a little safer, a little calmer, and a little more prepared for the moments you never expect.
If this soft way of learning feels good to you, feel free to follow or subscribe so you won't miss the next quiet lesson.
Take good care of yourself and speak kindly to your body when something goes wrong.
We'll see you very soon.